Hello guys, Josh first back at again with some more Epic 7 today with another topic. Now guys, I'm just going to keep these topics coming because honestly there's a lot of things going on within the game that a lot of you may not be aware of from a YouTuber's perspective. Now, one thing that I really wanted to talk about is a lot of people have been asking me, Josh, why don't you upload almost every single day like you used to with Duel Links? You used to upload almost sometimes 2-3 videos a day. Well, here's the problem. Here's basically the meat on the bone here. And that is Epic 7 is not a very good game for YouTube. And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? It's not good for YouTube. Let me explain. From a YouTuber's perspective, unless you're a very big YouTuber, potentially doing YouTube full time, making all that money that you're putting into a video, you're getting it right back, then you may not run into these issues. But for a lot of the YouTubers, especially ones like me who have to do things in, real life work on top of doing YouTube to make ends meet and stuff like that, we cannot honestly play this game and do as much content as we would actually like to. Because here is the major problem. A game like Duel Links didn't have that this game does have, and it's that stamina issue is a big issue. For a company like Smilegate, who wants us YouTubers to get into these YouTube creator programs and showcase their game and try to get all that money, because they've even said some of their goals were to be top in the App Store, it's hard to do that if you can't even allow your YouTubers to market the game, to play the game, to get the game out there. Especially if you're a Twitch streamer, it's probably even worse, because then you're not making 10-15 minute upload videos, you're making 3, 4, 5 hour stream videos. And that becomes even more unlikely to happen unless the YouTuber themselves is somewhat of a mega whale. It costs several hundreds of dollars potentially per week or two, depending on how long that you want to play this game for as a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer. And with the hard cap that they have on stamina in this game and how far that you need to go to just level up and promote and to build up with catalysts and a gear up and all that with just one character to even showcase is mind-boggling. And because of that, it's really putting a hamper on myself and other YouTubers that have already talked about this slightly in the past or within their own private Discord servers, or even some of the ones that are even in the content creator program, by the way, that are getting 2,500 free stones a month. Even they are discovering that this is becoming a lot of work and a lot of money to even produce some of these videos for you guys, even some of the most basic videos. And it's hard to do showcase videos in this game like other games for the most part, because like I said, the commitment and time and money that you got to put into one character to even get them up to par to even be worth showcasing in the first place is very difficult. So, not only does it take a lot of RNG involved to pull said character to showcase, you then got to build that character up. And to build that character up, you need a lot of stamina, a lot of gold, a lot of resources. And none of that's possible when your stamina just bottoms out very quickly and you're bone dry very often. Especially if you're a free-to-play or a casual or even slightly a whale, you still are running into these issues. You're basically paying to play to then put it on YouTube to hope you make some of that money back to keep playing. The problem is this game is not making that ad revenue that a lot of people probably think that it does. Epic 7, if you actually look at the numbers, even with some of the biggest YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers are actually struggling to hit that average of 20 to 50K view mark that some of the bigger titles like Dokkan Battle are bringing in on average. For a lot of bigger YouTubers, they're able to actually make that money back immediately in showcase and stuff like that. For example, which keeps the product very healthy, very in the mainstream media, and allows for more YouTubers to want to pick that type of game up and start sharing videos and doing Twitch streams and stuff like that as well, because they're not being capped as hard, because getting the resources are a lot easier. The stamina is a lot easier to refresh and stuff like that, opposed to Epic 7. And the reason why I'm saying this is not to say that Epic 7 is not a great game. Visually, it's stunning. Artwork is beautiful. Animation is top notch. The issue is, what is the point of the game looking beautiful and amazing if we can't play it, if we can't show you guys what we're up to on day-to-day, you know, updating our accounts and stuff like that? Because the issue is, there's not also a lot of content to even bring you. Besides the Wednesday patch notes, and if they do any kind of event like login or anything like that, there's really not much that I can actually even make a video about in this game. Because let's say that I just pulled Sirmia, for example, which I did the other day, and I make a summon video. That's pretty much going to be my main content for almost a week, because it's going to take me probably that long, if not longer, to get Sirmia built up to a point to where she's even worth showing on screen. Because I'm going to be hard capped by stamina every day, so I can't just endlessly grind like I can in a lot of other game titles. And that's become an issue, because now I've started to notice a lot of the subscribers for a lot of YouTubers that are still playing this game aren't necessarily stopped watching, but a lot of them are picking up other game titles. They're picking up Langrisser, they're picking up Brown Dust, they're moving over to, I think some of them are even going over to fucking Grand Chase. That I love that game, but the player base is just too small. That game knew how to do stamina right. Some other games that are probably coming out very soon or just dropped or whatever, maybe they're just not even playing at all just because they're becoming very bored, perhaps. I don't know. Everybody's perspective is different, obviously. The situations do change, but I've definitely noticed there's a big drop-off in the player base, in the viewer base in the past few weeks, and I don't think Smilegate even notices, or they don't care, or what. I don't know what their bottom line is here, but I think they may be banking on the collab, bringing a lot of people back, but that's only a Band-Aid. They seriously, and I mean seriously, need to do something about that stamina, or this game does not have a future. And I do not care how much hate people give me because I just said that. You need to face reality. Games do not last forever when the players cannot play. It's a game for a reason. You want to play it. You can't play it if you have no stamina in a game that's stamina heavy on almost everything that you do. So I just wanted to give you guys my perspective why I'm not uploading as much as you'd like me to, or I'm not streaming as much as you'd like me to. Because honestly, unless you guys want to sit here and watch me just farm the same map 100 times, which is boring as fuck, there's really not too much I can do until I finally get characters built up to where I can then, actually showcase them. And sometimes, because of the stamina cap, because of the drop rates on Catalyst and gear, it takes me way too long to do showcase videos like I would love to do. And that becomes a major issue as a YouTuber, because then it really hampers me on content. Unless I go full whale mode, which I will not do, there's not anything I can do about it. So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Have you heard any of your other favorite YouTubers talking about that or bringing up that subject in a Discord? Or have you seen people talking about that on any form of social media like Facebook, YouTube comment sections, Discord servers, Google+, whatever? Because I really would like to hear some of your thoughts. And if you are a fellow YouTuber in the program, not in the program, just uploading on occasion, I want you to tell me in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this whole issue when it comes to being a content creator trying to make Epic 7? Do you find it very difficult compared to some other titles that you've played in the past or you plan to play in the very near future? Let me know all that and more, because I'm very curious to see what everybody's thought is on that. I just myself personally find it very, and I mean very, difficult to make any kind of content for Epic 7 because of the way that it's structured and how expensive that it is to even just make a 5 to 10 minute video. It's costing me 5, 6, 7 times more than the video would bring back on average, and that is, I just think, a lot of issues for a lot of people who are trying to go full-time YouTube. It's just not going to happen. Epic 7 may not be the title to try and build your channel around if you are trying to go full-time, unless you already had a very well-established community that played gacha games beforehand that you can just kind of piggyback off of. I don't know. Let me know, though, in the comment section below, because, again, I am very curious to see what you guys' thoughts are. But to me, I just don't feel uploading videos every day of me just, farming something over and over and over again for 10, 15, 20 minutes is that entertaining. That's why I've been trying to do these discussion videos kind of over top of it to try and make it at least more interesting than it really is. Because to be honest, guys, after you beat 10-10 and you get the mid to possibly end game and you're able to do raids and stuff like that, you're literally just rinsing and repeating your you're basically just, doing the motions every single day. You just it becomes a routine that you just kind of adapt to, and it's just constant, just, get in, run a fodder, run 2 fodder, run 3 fodder, farm, 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 over and over and over again. The same dungeon 100, 1,000, 10,000 times, depending on how unlucky or lucky that you get. And then you rinse and repeat them same steps in hunts as well, trying to get that one good piece of gear. And then you wake up the next day and do it again and again. And I just don't think from a viewer's perspective, even myself who does watch other YouTubers and YouTube content in general, it just becomes very, very boring and very lackluster. And it's not very entertaining. To watch a game running around with fodder in your team constantly is also another issue. So I just hope that Smilegate is understanding that if the YouTubers are struggling to make content, what do they think that the normal everyday player is experiencing when YouTubers' main goal every day is to try and, achieve as much out of their game as they can so they can share it with their viewer base so they can enjoy it too and kind of see what it looks like when you invest a lot of time into an account or into a character. The potential's there and all that. And you want to see character guides and builds and stuff. But this game just does not allow it to happen like you'd like it to unless you're willing to drop the big money. And that is just a big problem. But anyways, again, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I think we've talked about it enough. I think you've seen me farm 4-9 enough here. So I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully I can get an epic drop soon. I wanted to hopefully get one on video, but it didn't happen for me today. But that's okay. We had a cool little discussion. Hope you guys are wanting to be involved with that discussion in the comment section below, or you can join me in the Discord, which you can find with the link in the description. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Be sure to like the video if you did, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, have an awesome day wherever you are. As always, peace.